Okay. All right.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's not on, if anybody can hear us, it's not on your end, it's on our end.
I don't know what the deal is. We did like a whole introduction for me. It was nice and it was very
Oh, there we go.
and it was very organic.
Well, hi everybody. We're
But,
here. Whoops, I got to delete my
There we
Nick's
go.
not here. I had to send Matt around to the other side of the table because that's usually where he sits. We did a whole introduction.
We did.
That wasn't even live, and it was really kind of fun. So we had a few issues. I'm like, go back to where you usually sit, turn the computer around, and we managed.
As soon as I
He
went
does.
back
He
over
does
there.
have a face.
I do.
Look. Welcome, Matt. Welcome to the YouTube
Thanks.
community.
It's nice to be here.
On this side.
Yeah. Now I have to worry about what I say because you can't really hear me. Well, you can't. I guess you can't hear me over there.
We can hear you.
So, yeah.
Didn't Hair and Makeup do a really good job on him today?
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, Nick looks different. Yeah, well, Nick's down soaking up the sun, so we're here without him today.
Having a few mimosas.
Show won't be quite the same, but we'll survive somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, good morning, everybody that's popping in. We're going to just show a bunch of stuff like we usually do, and I'll go through the usual stuff. So we'll just start out with, what should we start out with? National Day today.
Sure.
I think it's National Nick Day. No, it's really not. I just made that up.
National Nick Day.
It is Donkey Week, so it just proves that there is a week for everybody. National Nurses Week. Of course, we always, have to give thanks to all the nurses out there because they have hard jobs. If it wasn't for them, the doctors probably wouldn't know what to do.
That's right.
Kind of look. Oh, here we go. It's National Beverage Day. Nick, it's your day. National Crepe Suzette Day. National Teachers Day. Another career that I give kudos to because I don't know how they do it. National Tourist Appreciation Day. Oh, Sauvignon Blanc Day.
Oh.
All kinds of goodies.
Oh.
And birthdays. How about some birthdays today?
Sure.
Well, Mark Bryant is the youngest I'm going to be talking about today. He's born in 1967. He was a songwriter and guitarist for Hootie and the Blowfish. Next up on the list is, might have to put my glasses on, Robbie McIntosh, born in 1950. He was a drummer with the Average White Band. Bob Seger, born in 1945. One of my dad's favorite bands, so I always get a little, think about my dad when I pull out something like that.
That's nice.
I popped over to May 8th because I thought this was a pretty influential birthday. Robert Johnson was born on May 8th in 1911. I'm wondering if he was first of the 27 Club because he was 27 years old when he died.
When did he die?
1938, born in 1911, died in 1938.
Maybe.
Yeah, no, he was 27 years old.
Yeah.
So.
I wonder when they started.
The 27 Club?
Yeah.
I don't know.
When did the 27 Club start?
We'll get Matt on that.
Wait, shoot! I'm also here, so I have to pretend. Okay.
Teachers and nurses can enjoy their Sauvignon Blanc. Well, heck yeah, absolutely. Yes, he did go down to the crossroads. That's for sure. Yeah, Pink Floyd's Live at Pompeii. We're probably out of them.
We're out of them. They
We had
sold all
ordered-
within like a day.
Yeah,
Something like that.
we had ordered the DVD and CDs as well, and we might have one CD left, but I'm not sure. And I think he probably is the first of the. Nick, correct me if I'm wrong, but did we order more of the Pompeii Pink Floyd albums?
We did.
Okay,
I do know that.
that's all we had. You watched Pompeii so many times. That's all we had back then. Yeah, right. Totally get that. A very stubborn day. Oh, for Donkey Week? Yeah. That was pretty clever. Sometimes I find weird stuff I like to show too. He ordered a bunch more Saturday. They were back ordered. All right. Cool.
Nick's here, but he's not here.
Yeah. He's just going to be the voice in the chat today. So, I found a couple of weird albums. Always digging through stuff.
Sure.
Chipmunk Rock. Look at that. $11.
What have we got on there?
Betty Davis, Eyes, Jesse's Girl. Oh, that's got to be
Oh,
interesting.
Jesse's Girl.
Leader of the Pack, Hit Me With Your Best Shot, Take a Chance on Me. Queen of Hearts, Whip It. Can you man the Chipmunks doing Whip It? Heartbreaker, Hold On Tight, and Losing You. $11. Oh, and it's sealed for your protection.
Vintage sealed.
Yeah.
How about that?
I thought maybe they would all be on the cover, but it's not.
I guess not.
And
I
then
appreciate the warm welcomes, everybody. Thank you so much.
Nick dyed his hair and got a little bit younger.
Yeah.
We have a CD and a Blu-ray on the way. Cool.
Oh, great.
And then this is kind of cool. Star Wars, Galactic, and Other Galactic Funk by Miko.
Miko.
How much is this baby?
I'm not sure.
Like $16. So, if you want them,
Come get
give
'em.
us a call. Or come get them.
Come get 'em. It was Star Wars Day the other day
It
on May
was
the 4th.
Star Wars. Made them 2
So,
days ago, yeah.
That's right. Yeah. It's too bad that it didn't fall on today, but it's okay. What have you got there?
Things have happened before. And as I'm, walking around the store trying to find stuff to talk about, I don't know if anybody's ever seen this. I think Nick's got them on the website. So this is a Rockford book. It was published 104 years ago. And if I'm not mistaken, Matt and D'Amico, he's a huge fan.
I don't know where that joke came from. Like, I don't think I ever said I wasn't a fan or anything like that. I'm not sure where that came from.
May the 4th. Yes, May the 4th be with you as well, Nick. Thank you. So this is a book that Nick actually, I think one came into the store at one point when they came in 104 years. It didn't come in 104 years ago, but we did get one in the shop. I think they were tied here or stitched somehow. But apparently it was a book for people who wanted to come to Rockford or move to Rockford that showed a bunch of different stuff in here. So it's a pretty interesting book if anybody's interested in Rockford history, Rockford lore, whatever. So,
Is it really?
yeah. And like I said, I think, Nick, are these on the website? Oh, they're coming to get you.
They're coming again.
Next week should have all 3 of you on the show. Yeah, and then the following week I'll be gone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I was going to shout out to our viewers as well. Any mothers out there, wanted to shout out a happy Mother's Day to you for Sunday. So.
Oh, all right.
Now, guess what? I'm putting the spotlight on him now.
It's my turn to talk.
Oh, who are we sponsored by?
Oh, we're sponsored by, no surprise to anybody, Toad Hall.
Books and Records.
Books and Records. Toad Hall.
And
Books and
other fine things.
Yeah. And other fine vintage items and antique items.
Including me.
Well,
you made 100 and about 200 or 300 left. Yeah, so they're pretty interesting books. If you know anybody in Rockford that might be interested in one, just let us know.
yeah, cool. All right, it's my turn to talk, I think.
I don't think we have any used vinyl except for what I just showed on the show today.
There
Is
are-
it all sealed?
Actually, you know what? There are a couple of kind of cool pieces.
Oh, soon to be highly collectible.
Soon to be highly collectible.
Soon to be highly collectible.
I only have a few.
This is interesting. This is a pre-owned first press, no dice by Badfinger,
Badfinger.
and it is $80.
Yeah, it's in good shape.
Huh? What's she doing there on the back?
We had one of those a while back, and I was
What's she doing there on the back?
trying to find the other one, but what's going on? Oh,
Well, see,
a little racy on the back.
It is a gatefold, so if you open it up, you get the whole montage, the whole picture
The
there.
whole woman. Who is that? Do you know who that is?
No, it looks like that one actress,
Oh,
but I can't think of her name.
of course.
I think she played on Taxi, but I don't think that's who it is.
Who's on that cover? Does anybody know who's on the cover of that?
104 years ago, yeah. Who's on the cover? Back by then, they didn't know the biggest thing to come out of Rockford. Yeah, absolutely. Wasn't it his birthday yesterday?
Oh,
I don't know.
we don't know. The model on the cover of Badfinger's No Dice album has never been formally identified. Apparently,
Huh.
it was a model hired by Gene
Oh,
Mahan. I don't know how you say that.
it wasn't Rick Nielsen's birthday yesterday. I don't know why I thought it was.
Oh,
He's born in December. I'm a little bit off.
did you know we were listening to the Bluesville yesterday, and Joe Bonamassa was on there, and he was talking about how a lot of people had birthdays yesterday. Actually, his birthday's in May. I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before, but lots of May birthdays for him anyway. Tidbit. I don't know.
Lots of May birthday. There's probably lots of June birthdays too,
Yeah, I would guess so.
in July.
Probably.
Sorry, yes. Maybe I didn't have a good night's sleep last night, so that's probably why I'm kind of snarky.
I did. I had a great night.
Oh, Pat's birthday. Happy birthday, Pat. I don't know if you're watching, but happy birthday if you are.
All right. We also have Donny Osmond. Sealed. Which one is this one? Alone Together.
And it's not 2 for $5.
It's not 2 for $5.
$15.
It's $15. So, pretty cool.
How much
what
was
else?
the Badfinger? Badfinger's $80, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. You want? Is there enough in there to hand me a stack? No, you just have a little.
Here, you can do this one. Though. That one came in
I don't
yesterday.
know what record this is.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure viewers will help you. Leonard Skinner, self-titled. This is their first one, I think.
VG. What's the?
VG Plus vinyl, $30 on it. Came in yesterday. Leonard Skinner. Pretty cool.
This one is not even priced. Was this a trade-in or is this just new vinyl?
It's a trade-in. Yeah, it's the 2016 reissue. Came in yesterday.
2016 reissue with no price.
Soon to be highly collectible. Soon to be
So
priced.
I will put that over there so we can price it when we get off the show.
It was a little maybe a little early, but
That's okay. We can deal with it. We roll with it.
We roll.
That's how we roll.
That's how we do. Okay. So I guess the first thing is I want to talk a little bit about our recent one-step arrival. Maybe you think?
That's not the most recent one.
No,
because
it's not.
But the most recent one, we have to make sure. I don't know how many we have, so we'll have to. I don't even remember which one it was.
Was it the Van Halen one?
It was a Van Halen one,
It was
I think.
Women and Children first.
I don't remember.
I think it was Women and Children
Things
first.
come in all the time.
We have this, but anyway,
We did get another order of these in,
off the wall.
and I think how many are they making? 60 or 6,000?
6,000,
So
something
making
like that.
6,000, soon to be priced. Yes, soon to be priced.
Soon to be priced.
And I do believe we have a half a handful of these, which would be 2.5, so maybe a little more than a half a handful available.
Yeah.
I
So
don't know if we've got them on the website. I guess let me check.
I'm not sure yet.
Let
We
me
have them
do
in the
some
store. We
checking.
certainly have them in the store. So if you'd like them, call us. Come get them. But we'll
Yeah,
see.
good day for a road trip.
Yeah. Great day for a road trip. Weather's going to be really nice today. It's going to be, mid-70s today?
Yeah,
I
I'm
think?
showing
Yeah.
that we do not have any on the website. So if anybody wants one, just give us a call, and I think we have a couple somewhere.
Play Freebird. That's all I got for the used vinyl.
Yeah,
but-
Derek. Before I came in today, I'm thinking to myself, Annette, when Derek gets on the show, tell him to call, ask him to call today because we had that available for you, and we had Bill Evans, and then I was talking to Matt about it, and he said you called yesterday.
I called yesterday.
That's awesome.
I spoke to you yesterday. All right, we got some box sets.
We do.
Take some box sets.
Oh, this is $71. A little bit of torn shrink wrap on it. It is Neil Young, Crazy Horse, live from the Catalyst, Santa Cruz, California, 1990. It's 4 LPs for $71.
Not bad.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah, I think that's the only one we have left. I think we had another one. Somebody bought it. I know this was mentioned on the show before, but I did a painstaking job of putting all of the box sets that we did not have on the website. So
You sure you got all of them?
It was my due diligence.
You sure you got all of them?
I hope so.
I bet you we could find a couple.
It's possible
You probably.
that we have missing
Oh.
something here that's out of place. Never.
No.
Crazy, ridiculous.
Oh.
Our biggest
We're gonna
box set.
Lift some weights today. Wilco. What's it called? A Ghost is Born.
Mm-hmm.
It's 9 LPs, 4 CD, deluxe edition, 80 tracks, with 65 previously unreleased. And it's $250.
$250.
Oh, good, Ray. We might not see you till tomorrow. Ray's getting his keys.
Oh, good. Okay, that's fine. We'll be here tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll be here tomorrow.
So we're open every
Just
day.
let us know what time you're going to be in town. Maybe we can hit up some breakfast and coffee or
Yeah.
something. Oh,
I got another one. Eric Carr, Unfinished Business. I think this was a Record Store Day release. Yeah, Record Store Day 2024. It's got a light up cover. The eyes glow. Isn't that cool?
How does it do that?
Um,
It's got a little button.
I don't know actually. It still has the hype sticker in it.
hang on. It's got a little USB port there. Or
I-
little,
you know what?
not a
When-
USB port, but a...
When you plug it in, it's only one eye glows. I think this is when you're charging it, but I'm not really sure how
What do you go? Ah.
how to how to turn it on.
We'll have to do some research. Matt's got some research to do
I
this
know.
afternoon.
I've got a little bit to do this afternoon.
He's giving me all the heavy box sets.
It's just a
I'm kind
coincidence.
of wondering why. I guess I need to do some more. Black Sabbath Technical Ecstasy Super Deluxe, $125. There are 5 LPs. A 40-page book with photos, artwork, and liner notes. Replica concert book from 76 to 77 tour, and a color poster, all for $125.
Oh,
There we go.
Soundgarden, live from what was this? I just sent from the Artist Den. The shrink is off, but the LPs on the inside are sealed. We've got $60 on it. Should be great. Pretty neat. All right.
You might have to use your crate. My pile's getting a little high.
I know
over here.
my pile's getting a little ridiculous.
What do we got
Here are a couple of smaller boxes for you.
Thank you.
Don't worry, I'll take this
This
one.
is The Roots. 3 LPs sealed, $125. They are numbered. I don't know how many they put out, but it does have a number 579 stamped on the back. Oh, remember that Soul Slabs we kept showing?
Yeah.
From Coal Mine?
Yeah.
I just saw something on one of my feeds yesterday that has hit number 2 on Billboard's compilation chart.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
And that was volume 2, I think.
Volume 2.
I think it was volume 2, but I can't remember.
remember.
You're still trying to get through the Rush 50 box. Yeah, I bet you are.
Boss is gone. Free shipping on the Sabbath box. You heard it here first. He wrote it there. Nick wrote it. Free shipping on the Sabbath box.
I didn't even see that one. Oh, well, we can make up stuff then too. He's
We can
not
do whatever
here.
we want.
Yeah,
Buy one, get 2 box sets free. No, we can't do that.
No, we can't do
We
that.
can't do that.
but apparently there's free shipping on the Sabbath box if you want it.
I guess so.
What do I have here? Fleetwood Mac Live. Have you ever heard of that band?
Fleetwood Mac?
Yeah.
No.
Huh. Well, maybe you should listen to them. $100. There are just going to do 3. There's 3 LPs and a 7-inch single in here. How much is that one again? I forgot. $100.
$100. We have so many Beatles box sets, it's not even funny. Here's Let It Be. We got 4 LPs plus an EP, $200. Looks like a new mix of the original album. It's got Get Back, Rehearsals, and Apple Jams. All that fun stuff. I think we have 2 of these. I think we still have 2 of these. So, now's your chance.
Did you know Nick was our boss? Or is he talking about Pat?
I don't know.
Pat being gone.
Well, they're both gone.
They
so
are.
we can do whatever.
Yeah, I'm not sure the free T-shirts would fly, but
Here, I could do more Beatles. Or former
George Harrison.
former
Weren't we
Beatles.
looking for this one the other day?
Well-
50th anniversary 5 LP box set for $91. No, I think it was people looking still for the
other
record
one.
store day one,
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah.
There was a record store day, George Harrison, All Things Must Pass picture disc,
Yes.
which went. It didn't go very fast, but once it started going, it was gone fast. I also don't remember how many we had. We didn't have a ton, right? I don't know.
Oh, I
It's
don't
like
know.
10?
There's maybe about 10 or 12. I hope we're making beanies. I hope we're making beanies, and I hope we're getting some trucker hats.
Yeah, trucker hats, baseball hats, cabbie hats,
Oh, cabbie hats?
cabbie hats. What else?
Newsboy hats?
Top hats.
Oh, Toad Hall top
Toad
hat.
Hall top hats.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
No, absolutely
Maybe a
not.
cute little derby hat or something.
Oh my God.
Bowlers.
One of those
We'll just
hats with those straws in them, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, how about if we just get a Toad Hall patch and whatever hat we want to
there you
wear,
go.
we just slap it on.
That's perfect.
And so I'll probably, fishing hat. Yeah, I'm going to
Fishing
need
hats.
that pretty soon because that's where we're going when we go on vacay. We're doing a little northern Wisconsin, Eagle River kind of fishing trip.
Kind of fishing trip. Garth Brooks Legacy. We actually sold one of these about 2 weeks ago, actually. And I thought it was the only one we had, but we still have this one.
We do. $55.
$55 on this. 7 LPs, 7 CDs. It's a great deal.
They fit all that in this box.
They did.
Whoa.
The shrink is off
A
of
little
it.
technical difficulty there.
So that's a little disclaimer. Just be careful.
Oh,
Probably should have mentioned it, but
that's okay.
that's all right. Here we
I
go.
recovered.
More Beatles, if you'd like. We're nearly
The
through this.
Beatles, 1964 U.S. albums in mono.
Mono.
How much is the price? I can't turn it around.
$300 for you.
$300.
What have we got in here? We got Beatles' second album, Hard Day's Night, Something's New, Beatles Story, 2LP, which is exclusive to this box set. Beatles 65, Early Beatles. Looks like analog cut from the original master tapes on 180 gram audiophile vinyl. It's got inserts, in-depth essay on the history of the album in each LP. So you get a little history lesson if you get this. One box set. We only have one left. So by all
My
means.
muscles are getting a workout today.
All right, we're good. Eric Clapton's Crossroads Guitar Festival 2019. This was one of the first concert. This was the second concert DVD I saw. Not this concert, but it was Crossroads. I think 2007, 2008, something like that. It was amazing. All those blues artists and whatnot.
Yes,
Really
we have
cool.
puppy songs. Don't you already have your own copy?
Everybody knows we have puppy songs. We still have puppy songs.
2 copies, I believe.
2 copies left of puppy songs.
Because
Anyway,
I should have gone in my weird pile.
6 LP import, $200. We have 1 left. No, we have 2. We have 2. We had 3. Now we have 2.
Do you need that shipped down to you, Nick? We can overnight it.
I was gonna say it'll be pretty quick. Here we go.
What do we got? Dio box.
Dio
set.
box.
$328.
Every album, every
The
Dio
complete
album.
albums box from 83 to 93. Limited edition 9 LP box set containing. There's what it contains, and here's all the covers on the back. So $328 for 9 Dio albums. The complete albums from 83 to 93.
All right. Tool. Inoculum. Fear Inoculum box set. I don't know how many LPs are in here.
And the train.
The train's here. So if you want to take the train, you can. I don't know. It doesn't say how many LPs are in here. Maybe I can see. But we're swearing. That's why it's coming out. $120 for you. All right. Hendrix. Oh, that pile's getting a little large. We could probably start putting it behind us.
Yeah, it might be good. Or if they can fit in the crate.
Yeah.
How many more do we have? Oh my gosh.
We have five more after
8
these
LP
two.
like new live unreleased recordings, $128. 8 albums in here.
Some unreleased recordings, looks like.
Yes. I'm gonna hand that back to you.
Here we go.
Yeah, the last train to Toad Hall.
That's right.
Yeah. Metallica. $161.
So it's a combination. It's the Metallica Blacklist. It's some Metallica, and then a bunch of bands got together and covered Metallica songs.
Oh,
For this
one
box set.
album, 12 songs. Well, what else is in here if it's just got that? It says it's 7 LPs and a download card. Oh, so one album has 12 songs, 53 artists, and unlimited possibilities. This is the result. Metallica asked a diverse mix of artists to choose a song from the band's iconic Black Album and make it their own. This is the result. 53 different takes on 12 original songs. All profits go to charity. And it does kind of, like Darius Rucker's on here, Imelda May. Oh, she's a good old rockabilly girl. Kamasi Washington, Rodrigo E. Gabriela, Jason Isbell, Cage the Elephant. So a lot of big names. Weezer, Mac DeMarco, Ghost, Sam Fender. So all kinds of cool people on there.
The stack is
Yes, the
dangerously
stack is
high.
getting high, huh? Let me scoot it over. Yeah, like I'm going to scoot that pile over. Scoot it over and knock my... Oh! Knock my glass over. There we go. That's a little better.
It'll be all right. Nirvana. Nevermind. 30th anniversary box set. Looks like 8 LPs plus a 7-inch record. 77 total tracks, 53 unreleased live tracks, 40-page hardcover book, all that good stuff for $261.
I'm really
Superbox.
surprised it's still here.
I know. You know what? I moved it around the store a couple times, and I don't know what it is. People admire it, but they don't.
I think it's the price.
It might be the price, but
yeah, definitely.
what can we say? It's a lot of stuff in here for $261.
John Prine, at the other end, New York City, recorded live December 15th through 17th, 1975, as 4 LPs. Old Record Store Day from 2021 dropped to, anybody remember that year when we had 3 drops plus a Black Friday?
Oh.
$76. That was not a fun year for Record Store Day events. Another one I'm surprised hasn't gone. The Jerry Garcia Band, 5 LPs. This is on vinyl for the first time ever. Over 2 hours of Electric Garcia. 5 LPs, 180 gram, and it is $91.
Rolling Stones. Oops. Let It Bleed. There you go. $125. Numbered box set. Looks like you've got. How many LPs are in here? Does it say? Oh. Two 180 gram LPs, 2 SACDs, and a 7-inch single. 80-page hardcover book, poster, hand numbered, replica signed, lithographs. Pretty cool. $125.
Replica signed.
Replica. That's important.
The Band, music from Big Pink. Hang on. 2 LPs, a Blu-ray, and a CD for $130.
Pretty sweet. All right.
I'm running out of room over here.
That's all right. We're out of box sets.
Good.
So I want to talk about some modern rock.
Have at it.
Have at it. Okay. I was gonna.
I don't know
I was
anything
gonna do
about modern rock.
So I had this idea of doing like this little modern rock showcase, showing off a handful of bands from like, 15 that were formed like 10, 15, 20 years ago that sort of have like this classic rock, hard rock, 70s, 80s.
Like Greta Van Fleet.
Yeah, like Greta Van Fleet. In fact, that's the first one I was going to talk about.
Oh, I didn't know that you actually had some. I thought you were going to do this in a future show.
No.
Oops, I'm sorry. I knew nothing about this.
I have notes.
I used to do that too. After
have
about
notes.
6 weeks of notes, I'm like, nah.
I have notes. Yes, the first band I want to talk about is Greta Van Fleet, a band you probably have heard of. Formed in 2012, Frankenmuth, Michigan. Kiska Brothers, and the former drummer, they have a different one now. Their name came from a neighbor.
Oh, you got a low battery there?
Oh no, my computer's going to die.
I got mine.
It's okay. We'll be okay. The name came from a neighbor of theirs named Gretna Van Fleet.
Gretna.
So they kind of did a little variation, changed it to Greta Van Fleet. They got her her blessing to use that variation of the name. So little fun fact.
Well, they should have used her name. She could have gotten some royalties.
Yeah, Gretna Van. Although Greta Van Fleet. I mean, which one kind of rolls off the tongue a little better? Do you think? Gretna. Yeah, just how it goes.
Interesting.
You were gonna say something?
When you're done with that, I will.
Okay. What else do I have? They won a Grammy for From the Fires. Yes, they did sound a lot like Led Zeppelin early on, but they've kind of created their own sound. Their latest release, Starcatcher, sounds pretty unique. Their record before last, Battle at Garden's Gate, came out in 2021. Also sounds pretty unique. I really like Age of Machine on there. That's probably my favorite song of theirs total. But obviously the famous songs are Safari Song and Highway Tune that you've most definitely heard. But yeah, if you wanted to listen to some of their stuff, this is their second one, Anthem of the Peaceful Army. We don't have the other one. We had Starcatcher, but somebody bought it.
So we'll have to do some reorders on those.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so while he's getting ready for the next one, this popped up on a YouTube channel video that I watch. And especially working in this store, working in this business, this was very difficult for me. Even if I didn't work in a record store, they have a question of the day. So their question of the day was, if you could only listen to one song every day for the rest of your life, what would that one song be? You don't have to answer right now.
I have to think about that.
I just made something up because
Do you have an answer to that question?
I made up an answer because it was sitting up by my turntable, and I'm like, okay, Smooth Operator by Sade, because that was what was in my face at the time.
Yeah,
I'm sure I could have come up with something different had I had time. So
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to think about that. They're coming for
trains
trains, ambulances,
and police.
and police cars.
Yeah,
Happens.
not planes, trains, and automobiles. Well, we get
Planes,
automobiles.
trains,
We do get
automobiles.
planes too because we're overhead the flight path on the way to Rockford Airport, which is a huge UPS and Amazon hub.
Yeah.
Like one of the within the top 5, I think, in the country. It's up there.
Something
The
like that.
Tra La La song. Well, by which artist?
Yeah, we don't know.
And we're not going to sing it. We want you to call us and sing it for us.
Yeah, call it in, sing it. We won't interrupt you. Maybe.
Run, Matt.
They found me.
We got a lot of places to hide in this building. They might not find them
I know,
for a
I
day
couldn't-
or two.
It'll be tough. It's a big building with lots of things in it. All right, next band I want to talk about is Dirty Honey.
Oh, I like Dirty Honey.
Yeah,
They're
I'm a
good
big
band.
fan.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of these guys right
Yeah.
now.
The Banana Splits. Okay, that's yeah.
I'll
You'll
take puppy
songs.
songs.
Bob, have you listened to it? Are you going to pay the cheese tax?
Oh God.
That's all I want to know.
These guys formed in LA in 2017 by Mark LaBelle, John Nato, Justin Smollett, and Corey Coverstone. This is their first album, self-titled. They did have an EP that came out.
Do they have a second album as well? I thought they had another one that came out within the last year or two.
They do. Which one is it?
I can look it up while you're talking.
Yeah. They do have another album, and they also have a live album that they released this year, called Mayhem and Revelry, which is this. This is their first live album. It's pretty good. You should check
And
it out.
that's from this year.
This is from this year.
Can't Find the Breaks was 2023.
Yes.
And then the one he just showed was their first.
Yes.
Which I really like that
The
one.
EP.
I haven't heard. I don't know if I've heard Can't Find the Breaks. I do listen to them on my Spotify sometimes. So I'm sure I've heard some songs
Yeah.
off of it.
That playlist that I have, full of the mix of modern and classic rock, has some of the stuff from that album on there. So
Matt knows all the hiding spots.
I do. I know where to hide. I mean, that's how it goes. But yeah, like I said, the EP came out about 2 years ago. So this is their self-titled album. The EP they also had is also self-titled. It's got a dark cover. Very Guns N' Roses and Aerosmith sounding, though only one guitar player, which kind of has its own unique sound. Especially you can tell on like the live albums and stuff, because lots of single guitar bands will often play like a guitar backing track during like solos and things.
Matt's a guitar player, by the way, if
I
anybody
am.
didn't know.
And
He's got some music background as well. He wanted to be an opera singer.
Well, I didn't want to be an opera singer, but I
knew there was opera singing in there somewhere, but I couldn't remember. I'm just making stuff up.
I was formally trained in voice. I did have
reading the comments.
I did have a teacher. I did have a teacher who was a relatively famous soprano in Pittsburgh, and then I did have also my first teacher before her, when I was in Baltimore. Actually, her sister-in-law was Leontine Price.
Who?
Leontine Price, who won like 20 Grammys or something like that.
Holy cow!
Yeah. So. It was,
Oh no, we're gonna have the Dave and Ray show.
The
you guys come
takeaway
to
is-
town and we'll do the Dave and Ray show.
the takeaway is I know how to sing, but I also know how to sing properly.
I
You know,
don't.
I can't just pretend how to sing and
Sometimes
whatever.
the windows break when I sing.
So the original drummer from Dirty Honey was Corey Coverstone, but he left because he didn't want to do extensive touring. Understandable,
that,
especially these days. I mean, touring is pretty tough. What are you? Oh, did I sing in a tuxedo?
Formerly trained
I
in
did.
a tuxedo.
I did.
Oh, sure. So you tried to be funny and look. Kind of backfired, didn't it?
I wore a tuxedo every day to my lesson.
I don't know the Warning, and this is the second time you've mentioned them. Do you know the Warning?
The Warning?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh, well,
We'll have to listen to
they're
them.
not on my list, but
But we'll listen to them today.
yeah, we can listen to them today. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
What else? Do I have anything else? Oh yeah, the new drummer's on the latest on the latest live album and on the newest record, the one that came out 2 years ago. That's Dirty Honey.
When Ray and Dave come in, you're apparently going to do a trio. You're all going to sing the Tra La La song by the Banana Splits.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Do you know that song? You're
No.
really way too young to probably know that song.
I have no idea what.
Maybe
that
we'll
song
have to
is.
add that to the playlist today so you can learn the Tra La La song.
Yeah, maybe.
Nick didn't have a voice coach on, neither did I. That's why I don't sing.
That's okay. Third band I want to talk about, because all these bands that I have on my list that I thought we had. In fact, it's our website said we had one record from this other band that I wanted to talk about, but
It's hiding.
it's hiding, hiding very well because we don't have it. I want to talk about Envy of None, which we have. We have 2 records. This is a new band that Alex Lifeson. You may have
Hold them up so people can
You
see.
may have heard of this guy, Alex Lifeson, formerly of Rush. Probably the most, I would say, unusual band on this list. It's, I guess, progressive rock, alt rock. A little different than, I guess, later Rush stuff. But did my computer just die?
Your computer died. You're going to have to look at mine.
I'm taking too long, I guess, but that's okay.
No,
I
I
will.
just want this one for a second.
Which one do you want? I wanna be clear. This is not a Rush side project. This is not a solo project. This is a new band. Alex Lifeson himself had said this is a new band. It's not Rush. In fact, there's a Toronto Star article that says the Alex Lifeson of Envy of None is not the Alex Lifeson of Rush. So it's a new band.
It's a new band.
It's a new band, okay?
Not to be filed under Rush.
I will die on this hill. Okay? It's a new band.
And I'm really impressed of just wearing a pair of Christian Louboutin shoes here in the corner.
This is
He's
their
my favorite designer.
This is their first record, self-titled. This is their second record that came out at the end of March. Stygian Waves. This is self-titled. It was formed in 2021. Alex Lifeson, Andy Caron, Maya Wynn, and Alfio Annabellini. There is some.
What was the name?
Alfio Annabellini.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
pretty cool name. There is some skepticism about concert tours, particularly from Alex Lifeson. He doesn't want to do like the extensive touring anymore.
So maybe just small ones here and there if they do decide to do any.
Yeah, he wasn't so sure about the concert tour thing, but he said that he'll maybe do a couple shows here and there. So yeah, we got a couple of those. It came out on black, red, and blue. We have what color is this one?
I'm not sure. Well, blue.
That one's blue.
Limited edition blue vinyl.
We had the other 2. I don't know if we still have them, but
I think this is new, but I think it's one that... Is this new?
it's new.
But it's the one that they do in the resealable.
Yeah.
So it looks, we could pull it out and show you.
It's
But
one of those resealable things.
he has bad arthritis. Yeah, that happens when we get a
Yeah.
little older, doesn't it?
It's just how it goes. So those are the ones that we have in stock in the store right now. The next couple ones that I'll just kind of briefly mention that I'm also a big fan of. We don't have any in store right now, but we can get them. Rival Sons formed in Long Beach, California in 2009.
We don't have any in stock?
We
have had
don't.
them before. Okay.
We don't. I thought we had their what's the name? Hang on, I gotta use yours. I think it was Western Valkyrie or something like that. Yeah, Great Western Valkyrie.
Easy for you to say.
Great Western Valkyrie. Our website says we have one, but I don't think we do.
Oh.
Which is too bad. Because it's like Seafoam Green, 2LP. Pretty cool.
Huh.
Yeah, very 70s sounding. They've cited Prince, D'Angelo, and The Roots, Muddy Waters, Howlin' Wolf as their influences, but I would say listen to Great Western Valkyrie. I had to say it slowly because I was afraid. Or Feral Roots. Probably give you a good idea. Temperance Movement, British Blues Rock, 2011, Scotland. Listen to their self-titled album. That'll give you a good idea. Naked Gypsy Queens. That's a good one. I know I've played everybody on our list in the store so far. Started when all 4 of the members of that band were in high school. They started in Franklin, Tennessee in 2017. Wanted to be a loud live band. They wanted people to know that they were playing. I'm not sure. I don't think they've released any
No, live albums.
or anything, or any concerts, not that aren't like bootlegged or anything, if that's still a thing. I give their EP Georgiana a listen. That's a pretty good one. Goodbye June, another one of my favorites. Started by 3 cousins in 2009. It was named
That's
after...
the band name?
That's the band name. Goodbye June.
June.
Goodbye June. Named after the lead guitarist Tyler Baker's brother when he died. So they named it after the lead guitarist's brother who died. So kind of a little nice thing. I really like that record, See Where the Night Goes. It's not their first one, but that one came out in 2022. Lots of heavy influences from famous bands. There are a lot of songs on there where you're like, that sounds a lot like such and such. 3 chords on that album sounds exactly like AC/DC's Shoot to Thrill. You could play
And
those
if anybody
songs.
would know,
It's me.
it would be him.
I like AC/DC for anybody who doesn't know that, but there are only a few songs on that playlist that I enjoy. So yeah, you could make a mashup of those songs, and it sound almost identical. Give that a try.
Huh.
They actually toured with Dirty Honey.
Oh, did they?
In 2019. So they were the opening act for Red Sun Rising. So nice.
I'm learning all kinds of new band names today.
Yeah, lots of fun stuff. Georgia Thunderbolts, Southern rock, formed in, shocker, Rome, Georgia.
No.
Yeah, can you believe that?
No.
Georgia Thunderbolts
No.
formed in Georgia. What are the odds? Crazy. Can We Get a Witness? Their album from 2021 is pretty good. Give that one a shot.
I think we lost Nick.
Did we lose Nick?
I think so.
That's too bad. He probably started drinking. Maybe. I don't know. He's on vacation. He's good. Mimosas.
And it
margaritas.
is either, I don't know if they're 2 hours or 1 hour ahead of us. So it's after the noon hour. It's all good.
Yeah. He's good. It's the PM. It's noon somewhere, I guess.
It's beer 30.
Yeah, it's beer 30. That's right. What else have we got? Yeah, right, like I was saying, Southern rock, so a little different sound, but you can check them out. Crownlands, Canadian rock duo formed in 2015. Progressive rock. My first introduction to them was the song White Buffalo. It's pretty cool. Try that one out. They've got a Juno Award, which is like Canadian Music Awards,
Oh, okay.
for Breakthrough Group of the Year, which they got a couple years ago, 2021.
Are you gonna put links in this so people can look at the links?
Yeah, I can put some links after the fact. It'll be great.
Maybe
That'll be cool.
we'll have to start doing that when we talk about stuff.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I could, it's too bad. I thought about doing pictures, of like the record.
Oh, that would have been nice. Where you
you
could
know.
pop pictures. The cops got him.
Cops got him.
Nick.
It's all right.
Maybe.
They got Nick. And the last band I want to talk about is the Struts. You've probably heard of those guys. They're also probably like one of the more famous groups on my list. Pop rock, glam rock, pretty exciting. Probably one of the most unique ones, I guess. Besides Envy of None, I guess. What's going on here? Nick is on the run. He's still on the run. Maybe that's why he went to Florida.
Jumped in the pool.
Yeah, he jumped in the
That's
pool.
what Ray says. No, that's what. Nope, that's. Bubs Dennis
Oh.
said that.
Let's see how long he can hold his breath. I don't know. We'll see. You never know. The Struts are an English band formed in 2012.
They've been around a bit.
They've been around a bit.
Yeah.
About 13 years. But still within like the...
The 20-year.
Yeah. Still within
20-year
20
range.
years. The oldest one I think is the Rival Sons band. 2009. I think that's the oldest one I
okay.
have on here. But either way. And then
So I
Temperance
want
Meadow.
some answers to that question.
Yeah.
Except, Tra La La song is the only one I saw in here so far.
Well, I have to think about that question a lot. Last thing I want to mention, the Struts had a record store day release. They had one of the 7-inch singles. It was Rock and Roll Fantasy. There were only 1,000. I think we had one. Or two.
I don't remember.
It's tough to say.
Sometimes that record store day stuff just kind of
I know.
looks like a big blur after a
It
while.
all rolls together. That's it. I don't have anything else.
And there we go.
And there we go.
Matt's first appearance. Well, no, he did pop in that one time.
Yeah.
We had you pop around and just
Yeah.
say something or introduce yourself. So now you have it.
Here I am.
Big hand from, I almost said Nick. Big hand from Matt.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Please.
And
hold the applause.
as always, if you see anything on the show that you would like, 815-226-1259. We'll be on the phones here in a little bit. And it was a 7-inch.
Mm-hmm.
Email us, order on the website. Have any questions, just give us a call. So, anything else?
No.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thanks so much, everybody.
And have a great day. See you next week.
See you next week.
Bye-bye.